That's just all part of the package, baby. That's just who I am. I just gotta reach down inside and...
I hope this game's fun.
Well, you know, sometimes I just get a little... Well, Daxter's his own little furball. I can't really say he takes all the glory because, you know, he brings in the women and I take them home with me. Well, I'm really looking into do some dramatic work to really show my sensitive side. And I'm working right now on my own sitcom. I just like to do a That's just all part of the package, baby. That's just who I...
Yeah, it's tough in the suit. I mean, it's 110 degrees in here. Takes 7 hours in the chair to glue this stuff on. I'm like those monkeys in that movie. I'm famous, but nobody knows my face. Just kidding. I'm the real thing, you know? Animal through and through. Feel it. Yeah? Real skin. I use conditioner, too. Nice and soft, yes? Now I've got you wondering, huh? I'm an enigma.
Well, you know...
Well, I want to direct the next game. You know, I've been working on my command voice. Listen. Action! What do you think? Not bad, huh? Action! See, I can do it. I'll grow a beard and look shabby chic and talk all intellectual about shot blocking and image systems and metaphors. Steven, baby, I want your job.
Well,
there was the time when Tess and I were caught in a hip hog. Ooh, it was a hot set and we were, you know, getting into our characters. Fun times, fun times.
Well, I'm really
Jack and I go way back. Very few people know this, but actually we were working together on the stage version of Spartacus Does Rome. Well, it was an adaptation, an adult version, you know. But yeah, Jack's great. Jack's great, real pro. I'm writing a bit now, working on my autobiography. Animal Magnetism, Tinseltown from 3 feet off the ground. It's going to be a big seller.
Well, you know, it's funny. It's a funny thing because there's a lot of pressure on the mic. Yeah, I mean, everybody's like 5 or 6 people watching you at once, and they feed you the lines, and I tell you, it's never good enough. Oh, they just want more. But I got to tell you at the same time, it's a lot of fun, you know. I do have fun working, and I love the people. I love, you know, people are interesting to me, but just as long as they don't get too close. Yeah, they have me in a booth here, and I have this thing about people getting too close, so they have to stay sort of outside the booth, and then I do my thing in here, and then I go outside. But I don't shake hands, because I got a thing about germs. Yeah, that's why I keep this thing right here on my belt, see? And I just squeeze it, it's a dry wash for the hands, and then no germs. Anyway... Yeah, and the other thing I'm always very demanding about is water. I gotta have plenty of water because my throat gets real dry. It's not easy being Vin. Yeah, the glow's good, you know, but it's funny down here. I try a moose to fight it, sort of to fight the sheen, because it really, with the lights down here and whatnot, it really has this sheen to it. And I picked me up some of this, it just fights the sheen. It's sort of a moose. You want to try it? Not too close.
I don't play games. They're too hard on my heart. Blood pressure and all, you know. I can't get the character to do the thingy, you know, jump right or spin. I just don't have the game gene. I could play for years on the same level, never win, so I let Jack and Daxter play for me.
Hey, could you get the lights before you go?
I want to be the romantic lead next time. I want to show the world how sexy I am. Sexy, sexy beast that I am, baby.
Well, you know, it's funny. It's a funny thing.
Yes, well, I think Crew is begging for someone to love him. His life is so devoid of hope and promise, so lacking in identity and a sense of belonging, that he turns inward with hate and self-loathing, and that pain fuels his angst and motivation for destruction. Oh yeah, and his guns and chicks are cool too, man. It was great fun filming with Daxter. He's such a pro, and he doesn't take up a lot of much-needed screen space.
Game? Games are for wimps. Get out in the real world. It's called the sun, that round bright thing in the sky. Jeez. Oh, no, seriously, though, this is going to be one hell of a game. World is enormous. Scenery, state-of-the-art. The action is sizzling. I only wish I was getting some back-end points, you know? Oh, well, I did it for the money. I do everything for the money. Hey, you know, I got a serious mortgage in Beverly Hills. The story, well, I mean, you know, to be honest, the writers were, well, let's just say there were a few plot errors, and some of the characters were painfully two-dimensional. And what was that stilted, on-the-nose expository dialogue crap I was fed with? Ah, jeez. Otherwise, no, I love the script. Well, I wish I had a stunt double for my death scene. Man, the animator wanted to throw me like 50 feet through the air and then have 20 tons of 50-gallon drums fall on top of me. I mean, who do these guys think I am? Some superhero? I mean, look, I've worked on some big action films before, but 50 feet without a wire? Are they crazy? Oh, I didn't let them get near me. No one got into my trailer. As a bad guy, I felt I needed to stay in character, you know? Keep my emotional distance. You can't be friends with the good guys. Besides, most of them were pussies anyway. What do you expect from the Baron? It was a pleasure working on this one. Seriously, I hope Baron Praxis comes back from the dead so I can kick some more butt in the sequel. And Dexter, baby, hook me up with Ashlyn, will ya? She won't return my calls, man. Games are for wimps.
Well, you know, sometimes I just get a little angry. That's just all part of the package, baby. That's just who...
I'm hot on that little Otzel. I like a little animal in my men. I like them to have some hair on their chest. And Daxter's got a nice tail.
Well, you know...
Yeah, I did all my own stunts. It was fun to knock some heads around. Oh, but I feel sorry for those guys in the metal head suits. I think I broke a nose or two.
Well...
Oh, I would love to do another game. Hey, Jack, I'll arm wrestle you for the lead part.
Well, I'm really...
Would I be willing to take off more clothes in the next game? Oh, honey, you couldn't handle me with less clothes.
That's just all...
Yeah, I love Jack. He's so supportive on the set. What a pro. Even with his recent brush with the law, he was always in, ready to roll.
Well, you know...
What did Jack do to get arrested? Oh, I can't talk about that. Ask his agent. But let me just say, it was an awesome party.
Well...
Did I like doing the game? Oh, I loved it. I mean, aside from the trailer, which, you know, I think I'd want it to be bigger next time.
Well,
I'm hot on that little Otzel. I like a little...
I hope this game's fun. I mean, I do my part. I'm practically carrying the whole thing, you know. The next game should be called Orange Lightning Strikes Again. Orange Lightning Strikes Twice. You know, I think we should branch out. Shouldn't just feel completely anchored to the whole adventure genre, you know. I think we should be branching out. I got the moves.
You want me to feather you upside the head? I'll do it. You want me to feather you upside the head? I'll do it.
I was like, oh my god, I got the part? For real? And I was like, dude, you won't be disappointed. I can, like, act and stuff. I even took a class. I mean, wow, to be an actress is, like, so cool. I couldn't wait to tell my therapist. Where did you read that? Like, you totally have to talk to my therapist about that. But, you know, Daxter, he's totally neat. He's a hottie. Whatever. Like, Jack is so last year. Just yanking your chain. Jack's cool, too. Jack, sweetie, call me. It was so totally awesome to do Tess. She's, like, a really deep character. I can, like, totally relate to her. She loves Daxter, but she's torn by her loyalties to the underground. And her outfits, they were, like, really awesome. I really, totally love the writer on this project. He is hot, too. But, you know, like, he should have written me a bigger part. I mean, hello? I'm like a big up-and-coming star. Get a clue? Maybe I should have dated. I was like, oh my god, I get the part.
I guess it was his rugged manliness, but yet someone who was also not afraid to touch the inner me. You know what I mean? Torn's that guy we all want to be. The cold, quiet guy that just sits there and when your back's up against a wall, you know, he ain't gonna go dancing with you, but he'll cover your back. Well, the thing about Ashlyn is she got a great set of guns. The ones you shoot with. And, yeah, she's good. She's strong. She's intelligent. Yeah, fire in the hole. I guess it was his rugged manliness, but yet someone...
Where did you read?
Well, that's just all part of the package, baby. That's just who I am. I just gotta reach down inside and...
So this is the beginning of the intro movie for Jak 3, and in the intro movie, obviously, it's important to establish the setting, the wasteland. It's important to establish the characters, and also important to bring everyone who hasn't played Jak 1 and Jak 2 up to speed with the story. So as we're seeing the ship rocket across the wasteland here, when I was animating this, there were actually no trees, no cactuses, no big rocks for my reference. So when they put them in the game, I was relieved when my ship wasn't actually passing through any of it. Now this guy Viger, he's one of the new characters. He's the main villain of the piece. And what's interesting about Viger is we're always trying to refine the work that we do, and we did his facial animation system slightly differently than we've done in the past, and it actually worked out very well so that all the new characters in this game use the new facial animation system. So let's see, we got our favorite feathered friend Pecker coming in here, the half-monkey, half-bird character, and dropping in right behind him a second later is Daxter, who's always trying to upstage him. One of the things we tried to play up in this game that we had a lot of fun with in Jak 2 is the rivalry between Pecker and Daxter, you know, the two cute animal mascots, and so we really sort of pushed that in this game. We got Ashlyn sashaying with her sexy walk right up there, and you're about to see something that looks very simple, Ashlyn putting something into Jak's hand and sliding her fingers off, but in fact doing moves like that, passing things back and forth between characters, takes a while. That little thing there took me a couple of hours. Now, as the ship flies away and leaves a big dust cloud in its wake and dissipates to reveal Daxter and Pecker, one of the interesting things is the effects animations, such as fire and smoke and dust, is all done later by our effects animators. What we do is we simply place a little node in the scene to say, here, put a dust cloud here, or put a flaming ball of fire here, and they all take care of that much later on. So we don't actually get to see it until it's in the game. And here they all are walking into the desert.